Ooh, give me a sec. Let me pull the timer up here. Okay, Harris, whenever you're ready.
All right. Has anyone had to go to the doctor for an injury? Maybe say you go to the doctor and the doctor looks at your injury and says, I think we need to get an x-ray. But what are x-rays? Where do they come from? Who discovered them? That's what I would like to talk to you about today. Before I talk about x-rays, I want to talk about the man who discovered them, Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen. According to a 2026 article written by the Nobel Prize, Röntgen was born on March 27, 1845 in Germany. At the age of 3, him and his family moved to the Netherlands where he attended a boarding school. In 1865, he entered the University of Utrecht but didn't have enough credits. He found though that he could enter the Polytechnic at Zurich if he passed an examination. He would go on to take the examination, pass it, and begin his studies there. During his time there, he attended the lectures of a man named Clausius and worked in the lab with another man named Kundt, both of whom greatly helped him develop. He would go on in 1869 to graduate with a PhD and begin his work. His first work was in 1870. It dealt with the specifics of heat gases. That was followed by a paper wrote on the thermal conductivity of crystals. He then dealt with things such as the properties of quartz and polarized light, pressure and temperature of different fluids, and he even worked with the phenomenon of oil drops in water. For the next 30 years, so from 1870 to 1900, he would be offered various different teaching positions at various different universities. But in 1900, he settled as the chair of physics at the University of Munich. All these moments, from him moving to the Netherlands, to going to boarding school, to not being able to take classes at the University of Utrecht, but becoming the Polytechnic at Zurich, to all of his works, led to the moment that he is best known for, his discovery of the X-rays. In a 2014 article written by Scott Hara, posted on the University of Health and Medicine, we see that on the day of November 8, 1895, Röntgen was working with cathode rays, which would later become part of the television. He wanted to see whether the cathode rays could pass through light. While performing this experiment, he saw a glow coming from a chemically coated screen. Naturally, Röntgen was surprised, he was perplexed, he didn't know what it was. What he did find though, was that the rays could pass through things like pass through different types of matter, such as human flesh. But how do the X-rays actually work? When a 2026 medically reviewed article written by the Cleveland Clinic, we see that X-rays work by sending beams of radiation through your flesh. So if you were to take an X-ray of your hand, you would see how the bone would show up, but not the flesh. Why is that? Because it's the flesh or the bone that is actually absorbing the radiation and it's passing through your flesh. This directly aligns with what Röntgen found when he took an X-ray photograph of his wife's finger with her wedding ring on. Today, the X-ray machine is one of the most used pieces of medical equipment all around the world. In a 2024 article posted by the CDC, we see that the X-ray machine is used for things like looking at bone fractures, tumors, and it's used in dental care, and even signs of pneumonia in the lungs. In another article posted by the 2025 National Library of Medicine, we see that all around the world, X-ray machines are used for so much more. They're used in industries like energy, nuclear power generation, shipbuilding, and automotive. In addition to those, X-rays are used in examining the condition of various types of arts and forensic investigations when items are examined for the potential crime use. So I hope through this speech you all learn more about X-rays, how they were used, who discovered them, and how important they are. And also that how X-rays, even though they were pretty much an accidental discovery, are used for so much more today. Thank you.